To buy Madden 22 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet with quick delivery, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be opening up some of the most popular packs in Madden 22 to see which can potentially make us coins and which are the best to open as a no money spent player. And of course, as you guys know, we're going to be giving away the best pull that I get live in the video at the end of the video, so watch all the way to the end if you want to maybe get a player for free, and leave a like down below if you guys do enjoy the pack openings. These are probably some of my favorite videos to record, so drop a like. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000 likes. Alright, so without further ado, let's get after it and let's get into the packs we're going to be opening up live in today's video. Now, before we do that, I want to explain to you guys why opening up packs right now is actually a relatively decent idea. Now, as you guys can see on the screen right here, this is going to be a chart that is going to be showing you guys the best value players in Madden 22, as well as the players that are relatively expensive for their price points. And the way this chart is structured is pretty simple. The overalls that are closer to the top of the list are going to be some really good value players in Madden 22, whereas the overalls that are a little bit lower down, maybe at the bottom, are going to be relatively bad value cards. And that means those cards are actually inflated and their prices are higher than they should be. And one thing that I'm sure you guys probably noticed within this chart is a lot of those like mid to high elite players are going to be relatively low on the list. Now, what this means is it means that between like 85 to 90 overall players, we have a lot of inflation and those cards are a little bit more expensive than they probably should be. So opening up packs, as you guys know, you typically get a lot of those like 85 to 90s, and the fact that those cards are selling for a more expensive price than they should be means that some of the stuff you guys can be getting from packs is going to be a bit inflated. Alright, so the packs we're going to be trying in today's video are going to be some of the cheaper packs. Of course, we're going to be doing pro fantasies, we're going to try out clutch packs, game changer packs, and elite packs. Now, just judging off kind of my like initial view of the market, I feel like getting a decent amount of volume of, like I was saying, those 87s, 86s, 89s, and 90s are going to be some hopefully good players to pull. So yeah, we're going to go through, we're going to open up at least one of these packs in the store, see if we can make coins off any of these packs, and if we're making coins, we'll continue to rip them. So starting it off right here, let's take a look at the clutch pack, fellas, and of course at the end of the video, I'll be kind of giving you guys my idea as to what I think the best packs were to open up, as well as what some of the worst ones to open up were. And as you guys can see right here, we're starting this one off with a Jaworski Tart 87 overall player. Now, if you guys remember that chart from before, the cards that are most inflated are 86s, 87s, 89s, and 90 overall players. But another thing to mention is some of the power-up cards in Madden 22 are very, very hefty right now. There's some very expensive power-ups in Madden 22, so we're opening these packs for a couple of reasons. Number one, to maybe get an expensive power-up, and number two, to hopefully end up getting a card that's relatively expensive. As you guys will see, this pack has given us an 87 Jaworski Tart, not a very good pull. He's only selling for 13k, so we are going to be losing some coins on the first pack that we try out. Honestly, I don't know if clutch packs are amazing, as we end up losing a little bit right there. And then pack number two, as you guys can see right here, we have the game changer packs. Now, these aren't even going to be guaranteeing us anything too amazing, but the good thing about this is we are guaranteed 381 plus overall players. So the hope right here is that we end up getting a decent amount of like 87s, 89s, maybe like a 90 overall player, starting it off right here with an 85 Myles Garrett. That's not going to be the greatest. Now, as we go through these packs, as you guys know, we love to talk about everything going on in the NFL, and the first thing that I want to talk about, okay, Jalen Hurts power up, is that still super expensive? This card used to be ridiculous. Oh my god, he's down to 2k. There was a time when that card was selling for like 300k. It was insane. But Jalen Hurts power up right there, not the greatest. Like I was saying, we got some stuff to talk about NFL wise, and what I want to start off with right here is I want to start off by sharing with you guys how ridiculous the elite young quarterback talent is in the AFC. Like, I swear to god, the AFC is going to be running the NFL for like the next 5 to 10 years. They have Mahomes, they have Josh Allen, as you guys know, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. There are so many elite quarterbacks in the AFC, as well as some other quarterbacks that could develop. Like, obviously you have Trevor Lawrence, you have Zach Wilson. There's some other quarterbacks that obviously do have a lot of potential, and in the NFC, think about it, guys, who is there? I would say Kyler Murray is probably going to go into that category, like maybe Jalen Hurts in the future, maybe Justin Fields in the future, but right now, in my opinion, there are 5 elite young quarterbacks in the AFC, and I would say there might be one in the NFC. Kind of crazy. It kind of feels like this year was a bit of a passing of the torch, in my opinion. Brady getting eliminated, Rodgers getting eliminated, and then that crazy game between Mahomes and Josh Allen. It feels like the torch kind of got passed a little bit right there. In order to this pack, just no luck whatsoever. Not really doing that amazing. Definitely losing some coins right there on the game changer pack. Probably losing, like, honestly, maybe 20k. So yeah, not looking so good on the clutch pack, on the game changer pack. The elite pack right here is just one that I don't really want to try out, because out of this pack, you're only going to be getting one elite player. Now, the goal of doing these packs is we're trying to get like a relatively high amount of volume when it comes to those higher overall. They're kind of like mid-tier elite players, like I was saying before, and that's why the pro fantasy pack is one that I really like. Now, there's a lot of you guys on the channel They don't like that I make videos opening up the Pro Fantasy Pack like every week, every 2 weeks. So yeah, if you guys don't enjoy this style of video where I'm just talking about the NFL, opening up some packs in the background, let me know in the comment section. And if you guys obviously aren't liking it, I'll stop posting these. But if you are liking them, let me know in the comment section, because I will say there were a few people that were commenting on my last video that were saying, oh, you did this recently. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. But yeah, let's move on to talk about Sean Payton. I feel like I really haven't had a chance to talk with you guys about that. I've been doing a lot of tip videos ever since Sean Payton was gone, so we haven't had a lot of time to talk about it on the channel. As in round number 1, we go back to back with power up players. That's pretty good right there. And a team of the week, hopefully elite player, it's gonna be an 84 JC Jackson. See, that's what I'm saying about these packs, boys. Power up players, elite players, you're just getting so many of them right here. But the next thing we got to talk about is Sean Payton, boys. Now, Sean Payton, it's definitely a shame that he's gone. It's a little bit out of the blue. I will say I didn't expect it. I feel like every single offseason as a Saints fan, there are so many reports that are like, oh, Sean Payton wanted to go to the Cowboys. Oh, Sean Payton's going to be leaving and going to another team. But it never really feels like there's any sustenance to them. But this year, this offseason, he ends up retiring. Like, I mean, I don't blame the guy. He went through a crazy amount of stuff this year. As you guys know, the Saints had to get relocated at the start of the year. So many COVID issues. You guys remember that Panthers game when we had like literally no coaches on the field? Of course, we had to play that Miami game when we were starting Ian Book. Just a lot of stuff that happened. And of course, Drew Brees no longer on the team. So I kind of understand it. It's definitely the end of an era, man. Like Drew and Sean gone in less than 365 days. That is crazy to see. And yeah, just in the background right here, pack number 1 looking like it could be relatively break even. Not exactly sure how much the JT or the mix-in power-up are going for. But again, I would expect that we maybe lose just a little bit of coins on this pack. We'll probably go through at the end of the video and we'll recap to see how much we make off all these pulls. But just looking at these other packs in the store, we tried some of them out. They're just not that good value. Like, you're so likely to lose coins. You're so likely to lose a lot of coins. Obviously, on these packs right here, you can lose some coins, but really at maximum, you're losing like 5k, and that's if you get a really, really bad pack. So yeah, that's why I do enjoy these packs, and I did want to make this video just to show you guys how these packs are so much better than anything else we have in the store. But continuing to talk about Sean Payton a little bit, he was definitely burnt out. You could definitely see it. And in the last, I want to say 5 years, listen to what we've gone through as Saints fans. Okay, year number 1, the Minneapolis Miracle. Year number 2, the no call. Year number 3, we lose to the Vikings. That was probably the easiest one to withstand. That was the one when Kyle Rudolph caught that fade in overtime after Adam Thielen caught that long ball. Year number 4, Drew retires. Year number 5, Sean retires. That's just crazy, man. Honestly, who knows what's gonna happen next year? I have no clue. Maybe AK retires. Who knows? But yeah, just terrible to see right there. Round number 2, looking for a relatively expensive power up. We're getting T.Y. Hilton, my boy Eugene Hilton. Let me know in the comment section if y'all remember Eugene, and of course, all you guys do remember Eddie Jackson. We need Eddie Jackson to get a new card that's good in Madden 22. I gotta re-adopt him. He's still under my bed, but he's kind of just lingering in there. There's not much for him to do. I want to say his best card is like a 90 overall player. It's nothing too good. So Edward does need a new card for the family. And I guess next up, let's talk about who I'm rooting for to win the Super Bowl, fellas. Let me know in the comment section who you're pulling for. We get an 83 overall Teron Smith. Not the greatest right there. But like I was saying, the team that I'm probably going to be rooting for is, I want to say, the Bengals. There's so many players on the Bengals that I like. Trey Hendrickson, Von Bell, those 2 ex-Saints. Of course, there's some LSU players as well. As you guys know, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. But the only player I don't like on the Bengals that is making me not want to cheer for them is Eli Apple. If you've been on Twitter the last few days, you've probably seen Eli Apple beefing with like every other NFL fan base. And when Sean Payton did his like leaving speech, I don't even know what to call that. He was like, yeah, I'm rooting for the Bengals. I like Trey Hendrickson. I like Von Bell. And then he paused for like 5 seconds and he just said Eli Apple's name. None of us like Eli Apple, bro. But I guess there's so many other people on the Bengals that I do want to do well that I probably should be rooting for them. Legend with the lights right here. Who's it going to be? 91 Plaxico Burress. I want to say the last time I opened these packs up. Oh, a flashback as well. Who are we getting here? Hopefully higher than a 91. It's a 90 Djax. All right, let me take a look at prices. I want to see who's more expensive here. I'm actually not too sure. Well, shoot, bro. Plaxico Burress is selling for like 50k, so we're going to take that right there. That's a very, very nice pull. Of course, these packs are only costing us not that many coins, so that's a really good pull right there. Plaxico Burress, we will definitely take that. How you doing? Keep it moving. Appreciate it, Plaxico. But yeah, of course, let me know in the comment section who you guys are rooting for. Now, we'll do like maybe 1 or 2 more packs right here. Don't have a ton of stuff to talk about in the rest of the video. Starting it off right here with a power up player, we get a Jock card. If any of you guys play franchise mode, I'm honestly not big in franchise mode. Sometimes what I will do though is I'll just like draft a team and then simulate all the games and stuff like that. I love picking Jock for my franchise team in the fantasy draft. We got a Jamar Chase as well right there. As you guys know, me, him, and Justin Jefferson, we all got to link up at some point so we can all do the gritty. I'm not sure when that's gonna happen, but round number 1, not the greatest. Round number 2, we're gonna be getting a harvest card, someone decent, like an 87 plus. It's an 84 Michael Carter. I do really like Michael Carter in the NFL though. So I hope he gets a lot more touches next year on the Jets. I am a very, very big fan of him. I want to say he was like a 5th round pick as well. So shout out to him for balling out this year, and we'll take Michael Carter. He might actually be selling for a relatively inflated price. As you guys know, the Denzel Ward card, this is 92 from the Harvest promo, is super expensive right now. So some of these other players had also gone up in price. Not seeing that at 10 right here with 84 Michael Carter. Not a bad pull. Let's do one more pack. So final pack right here, fellas. Also, as we go through the video, I do gotta say I appreciate y'all's support so much on the channel recently. We've been having such a fun time on stream. You guys have been going crazy in Noti Gang. I feel like there's an insane amount of people commenting on my videos. I gotta take like 20 minutes to reply to all the comments that literally happen like 1 minute after my video gets posted. So shout out to all you guys that are early on the videos. Let's flip this final pack right here. Let's see if we can get anything good. As you guys know, we did get that 91 overall pull, so I'm actually really satisfied with that. If that's like all we end up with when it comes to like higher overall pulls, that is gonna be no complaints from me whatsoever. Let's see if we can get another good card right here. It's a Harvest card, somewhat decent, better than an 84. All right, so we move up a little bit. We go from 84 to 86. We got a Brian Burns, again, a very underrated player in the NFL. I would say both of the players we just got, Michael Carter and Brian Burns, incredibly underrated. We're getting the 0 chill card right here. It's a 78 Jonathan Cooper and a power-up player to end it off in a Taylor Rapp. So we'll take Brian Burns, and let's take a look at prices. I know we ended up getting that good pull, and we were able to get ourselves that 91, but let's see if that's going to pay for the entire pack opening. So yeah, just taking a look at the binder right here, I want to say we opened this pack up 5 times. As you guys will see, I think the first pack was the one that we got Dallas Goedert in. That's going to mean that we just dropped 70k on those packs right there. And taking a look at players, as you guys can see, Plaxico Burress selling for a price of around 45k. So let's see some of the other players that we got, and hopefully those players add up to a price of at least 70k, hopefully a little bit more than that. Brian Burns, as you guys will see, going for a price of around 10k. That's going to mean we make back like 55k. Michael Carter, another like 5k, probably bringing the total up to like 60. We also have Tyron Smith, we have the Chris Jones, and we have the JC Jackson. So what I'm probably thinking is I'm thinking that like all of our elite players are probably going to pay for the pack opening. That's going to mean that every single other power-up card you see in here, all the other gold cards are going to be the profit cards. Again, I haven't really gone through these. I don't know if any of these are selling for like a hefty price. I'll probably take a look at that off camera. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Obviously, I will be giving away this Plaxico Burress card. All you guys got to do is comment Plaxico in the comment section, and in, let's say, like 6 hours after this video gets posted, I'll pick a random comment, get in touch with you, and trade you over this card to get you like 7k training for free. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.